Yo, yo. I just wanted to share another concept with you guys about taking breaks and how, it can help you have a different perspective in your routine and also replenish your energies that you're donating throughout your daily routine. But yeah, so it took me a long time to get this concept down because, I was probably a little bit of stubbornness and my ego. I just kept wanting to truck through everything and just not take breaks. But I also got addicted and just addicted to the results. I figured out a routine and I figured out that cycle to where I was able to get and attract whatever it is that I was working towards. So everything started coming in easy, but even that becomes consumption. So it's important to take breaks. It took me a long time to understand that concept because, whenever people were like, don't forget to take breaks, don't forget to take breaks, I always looked at it as like a weakness or something. But nah, it's, so when COVID happened, I always tell people like COVID either happened to you or for you, right? And so with COVID, it forced us to close for a whole month. So we were able to take like a whole month off for ourselves. And it was funny, man. I didn't realize just how consumed we were with work because the first 2 days that we were closed, my wife and I were like, damn. So we repainted the whole shop, and that was only like 2 days worth of work. And so we were trying to figure out how to stay busy. But what was good about COVID giving us that month off is that when you're building something, as far as like investments goes, when you're in it all the time and you're working every day, you actually only have like the inside perspective from the inside to out. And it's kind of like a big art piece. When you're painting a big mural up close, you don't realize how like misproportioned it is until you take a step back. And so COVID gave us that step back to see how we were really building our businesses. And we realized that it was kind of like there's just a lot of things that we could have did more accurately. And so taking that break, it gave us a better perspective of how to invest. And like I said, when you're building it and you're in it and you're just doing it all day every day, you only have that inside perspective, which is cool. You can still make it work, but you'll have a little bit more accuracy when you take that step back. And COVID helped us do that. It gave us that outer perspective of how we were building things. And so yeah, it's important to take your breaks from now and then, because not only does it give you a better perspective, it makes you that much more accurate, in whatever it is that you're investing into, but you're consistently donating energy towards so many different things, depending on how your routine is throughout the day. For me, it's like wake up, handle kids, do drawings, tattoo all day, and then it's like back to the kids, and then sports, and then whatever investments I can throughout the day, fitting in whatever I can. And so it's important to get those little breaks in there so you can like replenish your energies, because if you're constantly donating them throughout the whole day and you're not doing anything to replenish those energies that you're donating out there, then you're going to start getting burnt, and that's going to start projecting in how you're building your goals and how you're investing. So it's important to take those little breaks so that it gives you that outer perspective, and one, it just keeps you fresh. It took me a while to understand that goal or that concept, because throughout my whole career they were like, hey, take breaks, man, don't forget to take a break. And that was just some of the signs that I didn't catch. But COVID forced us to take those breaks, and it gave us that outer perspective. And it was from there that my wife and I wanted to do something different as far as our investments go, because we want to do a little bit more residual income. Because even though when you're investing in yourselves, you still get consumed by your own goals. You still become just because you're not working a 9 to 5 doesn't mean you're not going to become a slave, because now you're just a slave to your own goals, which is still cool, right? You still feel a lot more better because whatever energy you're putting towards that, at least you're getting it back, right? Rather than when you're working another job, whatever energy and stuff you're putting towards that, you're just supporting someone else's dream. And so yeah, it gave us that outer perspective. It gave us a lot more accurate way of approaching our businesses and what we want to do in our future. So we started making adjustments then. And so yeah, it took me like 14 years to finally start taking days off and Yeah, it's cool. It's still an adjustment because even though I have days off of tattooing, you know, those empty spaces get filled in pretty quick. But it's cool though because it creates balance, gives me time away from the craft to where I can have an outer perspective of that as well. You know, when you're doing it all day and every day, you don't want it to feel like a job. You know what I'm saying? You always want to keep it fresh and keep that passion for what you're investing into. And yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. It's important to take little breaks here and there. That's what I'm doing right now, just chilling by the fire, just me, myself, and I, getting some me time. Today was a busy day. You know, got a family member in the hospital and just juggling kids and family. My wife's doing her part as well, but you know, just because you have a partner, man, it's just your days, man. They they get filled up pretty quick. And you know, before you know it, after you're running around, your day's already over. So don't forget to invest time into yourself. You don't even have to call it a break, but just reinvest time and energy back into yourself. You know, it's like that saying where they say you can't pour from an empty cup. So if you keep pouring from your empty cup, then you know you're going to get those empty results. So you got to replenish that cup. You know, keep the energy flowing and just stay fresh so that you can keep the passion for whatever it is that you're doing. But I wanted to share that with you guys. For some of you guys that are going into invest into yourselves or getting into a new investment, or even if it's just you investing into your health, you know. But it's important to take those little breaks and give yourself an outer perspective, or just simply rest and, you know, focus on your health as well. Because if your body and your health and your mental is deteriorating, then it's going to project into whatever it is that you're investing. So take those breaks, man. Chill out a little bit. I finally understand that concept. So here I am kicking it, just chilling by the fire and just getting some me time in and replenishing myself. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Peace.